Hey, welcome back to Indirect Connection. Today, I'm going to get started on getting my 67 Belvedere ready for power tour. On the agenda today is to upgrade to the mini starter from the 1967 gargantuan 400-pound factory starter. That turns this thing over slower than the speed of smell. It's also heading out the door, so I kind of want to get it replaced before power tour so I'm not stranded by it. Go ahead. So again, she needs a starter before I go. So my agenda today would be to replace that factory starter from 1967 and upgrade it to the new, I guess, Magnum style starter. I'm almost wondering if that thing's got more power than the Slant 6 does. It could be a hybrid. Okay, whenever you want to upgrade starters, one of the things you need to measure is the difference between the mounting surface and the end of the starter. You can just take them, butt them up opposite of each other. You can see it is the same depth. And then we got to make sure that the tooth count is correct. That's what I did. So I marked a tooth here, and I attempted to mark this tooth here. That one right there. Let's give them a count. Alright. Both have 10 teeth, so we should be good. Alright. New starter is in. We're ready to run. And now for the moment of truth. Anything on fire? And smell anything on fire?
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn it over to see if it doesn't. We got a dome light. That's good.
It's a bonus.
So I'm not going to do that. Sounds hilarious. Alright, one pump.
Way better.
Yeah. Way better. Right, I'm back home with the 67 Belvedere. I have a new starter installed, and I rewired it. I'm home now because last night it got too dark to do an outro. So here's a recap of what I did. Did you know I replaced the starter with the mini starter from a newer vehicle? Most Chrysler starters actually do interchange. 1960 to I think 62 Slant 6s were different, as well as manual transmission cars. They had the Prestolite starter. So you cannot upgrade to the small starter if you have the Prestolite. You have to have the gear reduction factory Chrysler starter to do this. I replaced the positive lead because it had to get lengthened to get to the other side of the starter. Because again, this starter is usually for a V8, so that would be facing up in a V8 car, not toward the intake. And I had to lengthen the wire coming from the solenoid. And it starts way faster now. So the question is, how much faster does it start? This will actually be a cold start. Set the choke. That is unbelievably quicker. One of my concerns with putting this new mini starter in that turns over about 1,000 times faster was the engine not building up oil pressure. Usually Slant 6s will turn over forever and ever and build oil pressure. But it turns out I'm actually wrong on that, because this thing has the oil pressure light go out immediately when you turn it over. It builds oil pressure right now. So I guess my cause for concern didn't have a cause at all. By the way, this is what I'll be staring at from Wisconsin through all of Power Tour and hopefully back. Figure this is a lot more comfy than the Satellite with its destroyed seats and no headliner, no carpet, and no radio.
And before full-fledged training camps get started, so we figured each week here.
We may not be listening to tunes, but we will be listening to something. So would I do this upgrade? Absolutely. I think I'd do this upgrade on every Chrysler engine ever built, because those factory starters were annoying, especially if it didn't start the first time, and you had to wait 35 minutes for the gear reduction starter to stop gear reducing. It takes... Well, a V8 car, it probably doesn't take any more time because you don't have to lengthen wires, but in the Slant 6, you do have to lengthen wires, but to be honest with you, if this car is almost 6 years old, you probably want to replace these cables anyways. And the cost is the exact same as the old starter, so why not? I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.